guys, it's Riley from Riley's Outlet. Today I'm doing the makeup collection of a 11-year-old. Yes, I am 11 and I got into makeup very early, but I've been seeing a lot of these videos, so I'm like, yes. So, I do have some custom makeup, and I keep most of my makeup in this caboodle, but I will not be keeping my eyeshadows in here anymore because there's kind of no room for them anymore. So, I have a two-tier, well, it's a two-tier, but it's a makeup caboodle, so there's this little section over here. I keep all my sponges. I'll just get into that. Then I have this section with a top that comes off, and then I have the bottom tier. So, yeah, I have some makeup out of my caboodle right now, like a highlighter and stuff. And I have a couple homemade makeup. By homemade makeup, I mean I have this blush bronzer type deal. I will be swatching everything on a piece of paper. So, but first, like I said, I was going to get a binder. I actually have 2 extra binders, and I was going to make a makeup vlog for every time I make makeup. So that's my makeup vlog. I will be swatching everything on a piece of paper because I have to do something later, so first we'll start with my custom makeup, which is this blush bronzer. Ew. It's hanging by a piece of hair. So we'll swatch that. Oh, that lasted long. Powerful. It doesn't get the full effect on the paper, though. But a little goes a long way with this. And I used a lot, so that's why it's really powerful. That's the only one that's going to be like, jeez. Here it is. You're not going to get the full effect because paper is not luminescent. Luminescent? Whatever. And then I have these face glitters. They're like individual glitters. And if you're wondering, this gold glitter's in a tub because the bottle broke. So, but I just have I have some chunky glitters. These ones are stars. Gold stars. And then I have some fine glitter. But I have a bunch of those. So, those are those. I can't really swatch glitter, but you guys, you can see them. You know I have the face glitters. Then, foundations. I'm not going to swatch foundations either because you kind of can't swatch a foundation. Actually, yeah, let's start with the bottom. I have this MAC Studio Fix Fluid SP15 foundation in the shade NW15. If it doesn't make sense, this one is actually lighter than my skin. And then I have another MAC Studio Sculpt SPF15 foundation, but it's in the color NC20, but this one's darker. Okay? Yeah. That makes sense. Then I have my Rimmel London Stay Matte Fix and Go 2-in-1 Primer Setting Spray. Then I have this Youthful Wear Spotless Physicians Formula Foundation Powder. In the color Translucent. So this one can kind of blend into anything because it's just one of those foundations that it can match anyone's skin. So let me swatch it for you. It's really light. I'm not even sure if you're going to be able to see that. Like I was saying, it's really light. This one is my blush and bronzer. This one is the foundation. As you can see, this is why it's a blush and bronzer. It's a 2-in-1 blush and bronzer. So, yeah. Let me put my face glitters back in there. Then I have my lipsticks and lip glosses. I have this, so I have a trio set by Rebecca Beauty, and this is from a long time ago. I'm not sure if they sell these anymore, but this is the color Survivor. Whoa. Ooh. You have to be really light with this one because it does like go on simple. It is like the color of your lip. So, yeah. It's the shade of your lip color, which is like good if you want to be like normal, if you want to do a makeup, no makeup. So that's the color Survivor. This is the color Georgia. It's an orange. It's like a corally color. That color. It's like a corally color. And then, watching lipsticks are weird. Especially liquid lipsticks. That's going to be the weirdest. Then I have the color Fancy, which is a bright red. Like, it's bright. It looks dark, but it's bright. You know what I mean? Well, since the paper's white, it kind of looks like pinkish, but it's bright. It is this one. Right there. Oh, I touched it. So that's the color Fancy. Then I have a liquid. I have 3 other lipsticks. They're all from Wet n Wild. I have the color Spotlight Red. I liked red back then, guys. Don't judge me. These ones are way easier to swatch. It's this one. I really liked that one whenever I was going for like a dramatic look. Then I have the color Cashmere from Wet n Wild, which is really bright. Well, not bright. It's like really dark actually, because it's cashmere. It's brown. It's like brownish, purplyish. So it's brown when you press really hard, but then when like you do like one or, because if you want it to be like brown, you have to do like 4 coats. So if you want it to be like lighter, you should only go 2 coats. Then I have the color Breeze Brize. If you've been on my channel for a long time, you realize that I've bought 2 of these, and I had to give one to my mom so I could get cashmere because it happened that I bought the same one because I was like, oh, this is a pretty pink, and I didn't realize I had it already, but I did, and I bought it again. So this one is really pretty though. I wouldn't be upset if I had to keep this because it is really pretty. It's like a pinky. It's pink. Then I have a liquid lipstick, also from Wet n Wild. It's the Mega Last Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick in the color Rebel Rose. I do really like this one. It's like a purplyish brownish. It's right there. It's really pretty. Then I have 2 lip glosses. I have the Kitty Cat Gloss in the color Kitty Karma, which is really bright and pigmented. It doesn't look that pigmented on the paper, but it's like really bright. This is why I didn't want to swatch everything. And I'm also not going to swatch all my eyeshadows because that would take way too long. So there's that lip gloss. And then this is just a clear lip gloss, so there's really no point in swatching it, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's a clear glitter gloss. That's just tinted pink a little. Yeah, you guys can barely see it. It's right there. So, that is my bottom. That's the bottom tier. And you might be like, oh my god, you have so much more room for eyeshadow. It's actually quite, like, smushed in there. So, next, we'll go to the little I only swatched the lipstick. I'm only swatching the bottom tier. Otherwise, you guys can see the rest. So I don't really need that anymore. Smush. Let's see what all these colors make. It looks normal. Okay, and if we need to, I'll swatch something else. Time to move on to the tiny compartment. Right. I'm actually gonna end this video and switch it around so you guys can see like the professional ones.